Hey guys, I am going to start doing, I don't know if it's like a vlog. I don't even know how to define it. I just know that I have more access to AV equipment to be able to communicate with you. And I want to be able to go into a little bit more detail, a little bit more storytelling about what I'm teaching, why I'm teaching it, why I think it's so important to the massage industry. We released a lot of video that's technique, and I think that that's necessary, that's a good component, but we don't have a lot of storytelling. I don't have a lot of little more complex use of AV equipment to be able to do narrative. Like I feel like, not that I'm nearly this good, but I feel like Quentin Tarantino with the equipment to be able to start telling stories that make a difference in our community. One of the things I just made a blog post about, I'll probably embed this video in there, is dealing with online education. Online education in our industry is typically sort of pre-recorded class. The live webinars, in my experience, aren't that detailed, and we've just completely eaten online education. You can see in the video on this blog post, I'm teaching from 4 camera angles, putting anatomy on screen, answering phone calls or taking text message questions live to be able to work with students. And you can work with as many of your friends and colleagues as you want as part of the CE party. One person pays $100. Anybody else who wants to attend the pay-per-view event can do it for free. Now, if you're a student who wants CE credit and you want to pay $100, great. Now, get 5 of your colleagues together, work with us regularly, and you charge each of them 20 bucks. Now your CE class is free. It is drastically lowering the cost of information distribution, drastically lowering the fee that you're going to pay to be able to study with me, and just rapidly, blasting out information to just an unlimited almost number of people. When I teach an in-person class, I can only teach about 24 people. I've tried this again and again. Once I get to 24, it gets pretty loud. It's pretty overwhelming as an educator having that many people that you're trying to steer. When I'm teaching online, 10,000 people can study with. You're getting hands-on feedback about pressure, touch, mobility, stretch from your colleagues. Other massage therapists are working with you to do the work to give you feedback on pressure. You're all working together as a group. You can have a charcuterie board. I won't report you to the state board if you're drinking wine or doing whatever else. What I don't see, I don't see. What it means is I'm drastically reducing the cost, but completely shoving out information as far, as wide, as rapid as I can. If your state accepts NCB TMB Home Study CE, I am providing Home Study CE credit with those CE classes that we do each month, but man, like I said and did the math, and it actually blows me away because I think for 6 people, it turned out to be like 17 bucks or something like that. And 17 bucks every month for a year is like $204 per attendee. $200 to study with me for a year, 6 hours every month. It's going to completely change the face of education in our industry. I have a real zeal to help people with essentially the opiate epidemic and people in chronic pain. Most of what I serve isn't just a massage market, it's a chronic pain and mobility market. I think it's just amazing that the information and technology is available, but it's not being used by the bulk of our industry yet. I want you to come on and study. You can go to my website, there's free CE classes listed. You can kind of sample what we've done. Some of them are a little bit better than the others. We worked on camera quality and all the stuff that's needed, but I'm just completely blown away at what I can produce, what I can consistently do, and the responses from the industry as a whole. And I think we've just eaten technology to the point that we've outstripped the way people think of education altogether. My classes increasingly will be online. I will be teaching to more and more people, preferably who are working in groups, and I want you on board. Our subscription service has over 600 hours of footage in it already, pre-recorded, just sitting there waiting for you. It's absolutely free to get started. I have an unbridled, unquenchable passion for what I'm teaching because I know that it helps people. I know that it changes massage therapists' lives. Just from like this sort of testimonial I got today from a student. They can't believe that it works this. They can't believe that the public actually wants this. This is so easy on my body. This is what I've been teaching for a really long period of time. And it's challenging to convey because, frankly, it's just a completely different way of working. The fundamental shift, if you will, wasn't just not being on a table, it was being on a mat. And then the fundamental shift beyond that was turning on the cameras and just recording everything and teaching people freely. I'm here to work with you, to nurture you online. We have a private Facebook group for subscribers so you can chat with me and get answers to your questions. If they're good questions, sometimes I even shoot video just to answer those. But I really want you on board. Next month, we've got a rotator cuff and shoulder pain class. If you want to attend that, it's live. That's listed on the website as well. When I'm working with students, it's hard to explain this setup and the fact that I'm scaling out information, currently mainly streaming through YouTube, to like as many people as you want to fit in a room. This means you have small networked groups of students working on assimilating the work and building the practices of the future. Greatly diminished cost. The feedback I get is that the work is great when the students do it. When they do it, they come back and they're just like, I can't believe this is so easy. Like, my clients love this. And I go, yeah. Which is why I continue to put out information at the scale I do and why I want you on board. Again, on my website, whole list of free CE classes. Feel free to sign up for those. The free trial subscription service, which gives you Vault access and access to our private Facebook groups, free for your first month, $7 a month after. And our upcoming live stream classes, we have shoulder pain relief and rotator cuff coming up in August. I'll see you guys again soon, and I hope you have a great